Hello everyone, welcome to my vlog series, the first episode in 10. Nerdy girl talking about nerdy things about my journey through a digital humanities course that I'm taking at Eastern Washington University. These videos will be 5 to 10 minutes long, reflecting on my experience in the class and the readings we are doing. So, let's get started. The first class covered what the heck is digital humanities. So we started with a question. What terms come to mind when you hear digital humanities? And I put a robot emoji up on the board because I know, one, nothing about digital humanities, and two, I was thinking about the words, and digital humans came to mind, which sounds silly, but my thinking was that digital humanities was some kind of study of when technology and human nature meet, and technology starts to reflect human nature and human behavior starts to reflect technology somehow. But I soon discovered that my classmates knew a lot more than I did. People put on the board access, information, public facing. So after the class talked a while, I discovered that my working definition for digital humanities was not going to be digital humans, but how we create, spread, and receive information digitally. So that seems pretty simple, but as the course goes on, I think that the definition of humanities will become not more specific, but more broad, and I will discover a lot more about digital humanities and what the heck it is. My definition, to me, seems pretty clear, but it's still very vague. But I think that's because digital humanities is such a huge field. So the first class had me very confused. I am a student who likes structure, and this class has like a skeletal structure, but not much beyond that. It's the first reading we did called Digitalizing English. Yes. So this article was really interesting to me. It talked a lot about, here's the actual article right here. Yes. So the article talked to me, if I boil it down to be oversimplified, I would say that I was talking about the study of English literature in universities and how the methods of teaching it are outdated, and what students focus on is not keeping up with the times. So the authors, Jennifer Glacier and Lauren R. Misichi, I pronounced that probably wrong, I apologize, but they want to focus more on not just academic traditional print articles, but spreading it to different digital technologies. I would call that composition. When they argued that English should be concerned about the making of things, my first thought was, but that's composition. And what happens to the identity of composition when English becomes concerned with only the making of products that people read? So the English department needs to be more concerned with rhetoric, the way it appeals to its audiences, the way it persuades them to listen, and also partner with creative writing so that it is more persuasive in the fact that it's entertaining and reaches more people. And the ending goal of this is to expand the what we consider to be academic and to get English majors and people who are in the humanities into public social activism. So making a difference with the things that we create, pairing with social activists. In my mind, before I read this article, I thought that being an English major was already sort of being involved with social activism because we talk all the time about racism and sexism and current relevant issues that everybody faces today. But I realized that this article moves English students in from theorizing about social activism and social issues into action, which I find really fascinating. Okay, branching away from the discussion of what actually happened in class and the article, just my experience with experimenting with digital medium so far. We could choose any medium to do this documentation on, but I chose a vlog because maybe you caught it. I'm a fan of Emma Stone in Easy A and then Anna Kendrick in A Simple Favor. They both do vlogs on there, so I thought it'd be fun to do a vlog. But I'm interested in seeing how a camera affects the way I speak and behave, if it makes me more clear or more stuttery, because the thought of my classmates, teachers, and possibly strangers viewing this is a little nerve-wracking. So we'll see if I get more comfortable with it as it goes on. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Thank you for watching my first vlog, and I'll see you next time.